Now this gives me an opportunity to tell you about the boat you're riding on today. This is the Taylor's Falls Princess. Now the Princess was constructed in 1985 down in La Crosse, Wisconsin, driven up the Mississippi and the St. Croix rivers to her home port here in Taylor's Falls. Now the Princess is 23 feet wide, 80 feet long, fully loaded, can carry 250 passengers, and she weighs approximately 30 tons. Now despite that weight and size, she only draws 17 inches of water, which is a very shallow draft for a boat of this size. Now we credit that to three main design components, the first being that the boat has a very flat bottom, which makes her very buoyant. Second, she's entirely made out of aluminum, which cut nearly 20 tons from her gross weight had she been made from steel. And third, the paddle wheels or stern wheels in the back are not for decoration, they are only means for propulsion. Now that allows the propulsion system to actually sit above the bottom of the hull. Now this makes the Taylor's Falls Princess and Queen the first two authentic paddle wheel boats to be this far up the St. Croix since 1924. Now besides the main use of excursions that you're riding on today, the boat is chartered out for many different reasons, from proms to square dances to family class reunions to business meetings, but some of the most popular are wedding and wedding receptions. We've had over 500 wedding and wedding receptions on the boats to date. Our first one was the most memorable though. It was back when the Taylor's Falls Queen was just being completed. The bride actually had to wait for her special day in order for the boat to be finished up. Now when that day finally came, Captain Mike was very nervous. It was his first trip aboard a brand new boat, and it was a wedding nonetheless. Now when the bride saw that, she approached Captain Mike and let him know that there was nothing to worry about. It was her third time getting married, and it just gets easier every time. Off to our right, you can kind of see the campground for the Minnesota Interstate Park through the tree line there. They have a picnic area just downstream from there. It's a very modern campground. They have electricity at many of those campsites, running water, and even hot water showers. Now, that state park was formed in the year 1895, making it the second state park in Minnesota. Itasca was the first. Then off to our left, you can see the Wisconsin Interstate Park picnic area there. They have a campground just beyond the tree line there. That state park was formed 5 years later in 1900, making it the first state park in Wisconsin. Now these two state parks soon combined to form the first interstate park system in the United States. However, a separate entrance fee is still required to enter each state park.
Paddles how that fuck up free massage.
Nobody wants to see all
Is that what you said? You're one thing to this. The faster you go, the less you feel the bumps. That's what my dad threw when we were driving down like that.